So when you guys are working on this, there's a few things to be aware of when you guys are either working on the old style or going to the MPI, the newer system. You can replace the fuel pressure regulator separately, but it's going to take as much work and effort to get all the way down and do gaskets and everything as it would be to do all of this. So if you want just that, just consider the time and effort. You might have to do this twice to save, a couple $100. This O-ring right here, this is the O-ring that you will be putting Vaseline on to make sure that it slides over. If not, this O-ring will go boop and fall down, and you'll have a giant air leak, and it'll run horrible. This bracket right down here that holds the injection system on, this is reusable. They sell a new one, but you do not have to replace it. It's the same thing. You can just get a screwdriver in there and pop it out on both sides. It'll kind of pry itself loose, clean it all up, and you'll be good to go. Whenever you go to pull the top cover off, once you get all the screws off and you pry the fuel lines up, make sure there's a bleeder screw back there. Just kind of like a tire valve. Just kind of push in a little bit with a Phillips screwdriver. Get that fuel pressure off, that way you don't make a big giant mess everywhere. And you'll just kind of pry it up towards the back to get it around your front upper radiator hose, and you can kind of pry it up and bring it out. Outside of that, it's not horrible. It is frustrating. Just make sure and look and see and check placement. If you're just going to take this apart and clean it, take pictures, check placement of your injectors for which each one of them is. They are marked on here. They're numbered, which is good. And you can look up and see the firing order online. But in case you have a different one that is not marked, then that'll be something to have to consider. Careful about getting a lot of debris, junk, whatever inside here, because this goes right in your engine. So if you drop something in there, it's not going to be a fun day for you. Outside of that, just clean it up, have fun, good luck, be careful, and again, metric sockets, everything down to like a 5.5 millimeter all the way up to a 16, so a good range of sockets will be great for you. And I've had to use Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, I've used a pair of pliers, and you might have a needle nose on hand or a magnet in case you drop a nut or a screw or something. Those have been tools, and I'll make a layout of the stuff prior so that way we can put them online and you guys can see the tools I've used. If there's anything else you want to do right now while you're there, like doing a tune-up, maybe even doing, cap and rotor, plugs and wires. If there's anything else you want to work on, this is a great opportunity. And you can really assess and see what you want and not want to do. Good luck.